So this is our new office space. We wanted to design something a little bit different than your traditional spaces here in El Paso. We've built several offices throughout town, and we ran into a lot of the same look of the drop ceiling, just your basic standard office. And we knew when we were doing our new office in our permanent home that we wanted to have something that was going to be a little bit different and that we were going to be proud of.
Well, we wanted a professional space that was also functional and also very comfortable and practical. We have difference of opinion. Some people like the space very well lit. Some people prefer a more subdued mood lighting.
Well, one of the unique challenges in the newer modern office spaces, especially with all this glass, is we eliminated a lot of walls. We needed to come up with some other kind of solution that would allow us to turn the lighting on and off and to dim it as necessary in the various spaces. We've been working with FSG for probably, I want to say 5 or 6 years now. We originally started with them on retrofitting our exterior building lighting on some of the shopping centers we manage and some of the office buildings. Through those projects, I saw what great attention to detail they had and how prompt and responsive they were. So we started incorporating them on some of the other design elements of some of the buildings that we've been doing. I can send them pictures from the internet of this is the look that I want lighting wise, and they'll give me 10 sample options of, okay, these are what we can get and this is the pricing.
FSG had options, and so they were able to fulfill all the lighting needs. And the details matter, even the little details like the exit lights and the emergency exit lights that go on when there's an emergency, and all of that sort of speak to the look. They were able to help us find things that were unique but actually functional and that fit our budget, and we're able to make the space, I think, special. So we're very pleased with it.
Yeah, I would say one of the most important parts of any construction project is your material suppliers, because if they can't get you the specs that you need to design the space and they can't get you the materials on time, it leads to some serious delays.
We had a vision when we began the project of something that was a little bit different and unique, and so as the project grew, we needed to look at every aspect, every detail.
We decided in some areas we needed a little bit more lighting, and FSG was able to easily fulfill the extra requirement for the additional lighting that we need very quickly. So didn't delay our project at all, which was key. Everything came out exactly as we envisioned it, from the lighting controls to all the lights themselves, the dimming capabilities, the motion sensing capabilities. It kind of all fell in line with the energy savings we were trying to achieve and the flexibility we still wanted to give people either a dim or a bright workspace. So everything really worked out nicely, and so far everybody's been very impressed. Every time they come in, we get lots of compliments, so we're really happy with it.